Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Okay, time to war some locks. I looked at my deck again, and actually, it's about 3/4 or more 3 cost or less. A large chunk of it is just 3 cost, which works well with the summoning portal if I'm so fortunate as to get it out and have it not die, which is pretty unlikely because there's only one in the deck. But it also works out pretty well just in terms of Warlock mid-game, where I can draw a card. If I have 3 mana, I should be able to draw a card and usually play it. I'm going to get rid of the Soulfire, because I consider that to be a late-game card. And actually, now that I know that most of my deck is like 3-cost stuff and a lot of it's creatures, I'm going to get rid of the Drain Life too and hope I get some more castable creatures. Nope. Not even close. I was going to get rid of the Soulfire anyway, though, because, again, it's the card I want to have in my hand last, basically. Well, my first turn play is good. Going to go downhill from there. We have a Rogue. The Rogue ability is not very good for taking down this thing in particular, but I'm sure it's going to come back and hose me later. You played a Wisp. Do you have a combo for this Wisp? Oh, you do. Okay. That makes more sense. Bandit Leader? No! You used your coin for that? Your opening move was Wisp Coin Dagger? What are you doing? You're insane! Yes, it does mean that your dagger can kill this on your next turn. You're insane! That's a horrible move. I don't even have to attack the Wisp. I can do a free point of damage to her because she's going to be attacking it anyway. I'm going to draw a card, so I got nothing better to do. That is a horrible use of the coin. When I see a rogue go like coin on the first turn, I'm expecting the double bandit guy. I'm expecting the 2/2 where he has combo, get a 2/1. Because that's an awesome, like, first turn play. That's obnoxious. This is like garbage. It's like trash I'm dealing with. Okay, here's the choice. I can kill the 2/1 and gain 2 life and be back up to 30, and then 29 when he hits me. Or I could Mortal Coil, kill it, draw a card. If it's a 2-cost creature, I can play it. Oh, I don't have that many of those. And if not, then I can take another 2 damage to draw another card. There's a lot of front loading. Like, I'd rather just play a creature right now, but like I'd rather have a 2-cost creature. I'm going to go for the pain now. I can always do this late. I'll gain a life from that eventually. And if I draw a 2-cost creature, then it'd be awesome. Although, actually, that particular creature, I'm tempted to just draw another card anyway, because the Murloc Scout will kill it. But, whatever.
Mind if I roll knee?
My opponent can choose. You can pay almost all of your mana to dagger this, take 2 damage anyway, or you can trade your free guy for my guy that I paid for, but I will get a card to replace him, so it evens out.
Mind if I roll need?
Ooh, Loot Hoarder, that's no good. I have a lot of cards. Well, my answer to Loot Hoarder is this guy. Similar to last game, I could have played the Summoning Portal, and then next turn I could have played this guy for 2. That assumes that the Summoning Portal would survive, and it would take 2 damage from this right away. It's kind of silly. That's a problem. I don't know how I can stop this from killing him. Unless I get real lucky with the Knife Juggler, but that would involve not playing the Summoning Portal. If we play the Summoning Portal, then I can only play one guy, which would be the Knife Juggler. That is annoying. Actually, the Knife Juggler wouldn't help anyway, because I'd play the Knife Juggler, then another guy, and then I won't have any mana to do the Drain Life that I was thinking. That's what I was thinking if Knife Juggler did 1 damage to this thing. Oh well. I'm going to kill the Loot Hoarder. That part was a given. And I guess this is going to have to spend his turn killing that, so I'm going to go with the Summoning Portal into Save the Razorfen Hunter for when I have him out. That's going to be awesome. So the Harvest Golem is perfect choice because it can it can finish this guy off, and I still get something. No, 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 no. That's still bad, because now you can just kill a portal. Damn it! Stupid Kodos. It didn't actually screw me last game, it worked out fine. That is really unfortunate, though. That just ruined my day. Now that, and the Cobra doesn't even take damage for that, which is horrible. It would have been better the other way. At least the Cobra would have taken 1 damage if the Kodo had killed the portal outright. Ideally, the Kodo would have killed this guy, and then it would have been fine. Well, this helps, though. This means that I should be able to kill some serious junk. I'm not going to play the Sunwalker, even though technically its shield might protect it from this. My opponent can engineer things to stop that. So, no, I'm going to play the Knife Juggler. And I'm going to see where the damage goes from the Razorfen Hunter. Hopefully 1 goes to the Cobra. Really? Then I'm going to play the Abusive Sergeant and boost this guy, which is kind of a waste if it shoots the... Well, it didn't shoot the Cobra anyway, so I guess it's not a waste. Because my backup plan was boost him so he can kill the Cobra, because that... I don't like that Cobra. An extra point of damage. Nice. Doing 2 damage to this in the long run is fine. It's just for that turn it would have been much better to focus on the Cobra. Or just do 1 to the Cobra. That's all I needed. Backstab. Why would you backstab that and not this? There must be a Fan of Knives. Yeah. And then what, another Fan of Knives? Or a Shiv, or what? You're not going to leave him alive. You really should have backstabbed him. Yeah, okay. You're not going to leave him alive. You're not quite that silly. And you get to hit me for 3. Boo. Well, on the plus side, I can play the Sunwalker now, which does beat this thing pretty handily, but it doesn't use my mana very efficiently. Now, do I draw a card? If I do that, I could play the Darkscale Healer, which still beats this guy, and would heal me for 2, but it's kind of a waste of its ability. Kind of want to see what I get, though. This guy is a good surprise with the taunt. You can protect something else. I have nothing to protect right now. More healing. Yeah, that's not helping me anymore right now. I'll just do this. Yeah, for whatever you said. She's just a 4/5. I'm sure my opponent can thwart her somehow. Things are going okay-ish, but not really all that well. The Fan of Knives turned the situation around. Because she got to draw a card to replace it, and she got to kill off a lot of my stuff with that.
Drink with me, friend.
No. That doesn't affect her, but it's still very annoying that she's got the Kodo back. I wish I could have killed it. Ow! Well, she took the damage in the face for that. That was not the worst circumstance for me. The healing, okay, but I've got more cards again. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I can't quite play the Sunwalker and drain life with this guy, which is very annoying to me right now. I'm going to draw a card first, see what I get. No, you're more of a later thing, not right now. Right now, this should be fine. My opponent could dagger her, take that damage. I don't like how that card didn't move. Is it like freezing or something? Weird. Anyway, my opponent could damage her with the dagger, which would be another 4, and then trade both creatures to kill it. Or some combination thereof. I'd better not have disconnected. I'd be pissed. I'm not downloading or uploading, like, anything. No, you're still there. It's just weird that card is, like, hanging not quite in the hand. I don't like the graphical glitches. It's making me worry. She popped the bubble and then is now doing what? You gotta remember she's got that Kodo. If I have one creature in play with 2 power or less, it's vulnerable. Yeah, it's 2 or less attack. Ouch. Okay, so he's a big meanie. Now, I could Drain Life him and trade her for him. I could Power Overwhelming her and kill him. Seems like a waste. She has Taunt.
I wonder.
Now, I could play the Cult Master first, Drain Life him, and then trade. That would take 7 of my 9 mana, but I would draw a card then from the Cult Master, and I would have he's another 4/2 I would have in play. If I'm doing that, no, I don't want to draw this card first. I want to do that first, because this takes 2 mana. This is going to draw me an extra card, and I'll have 2 mana to maybe cast it. We'll see. So I think I'm going to do that. I could have healed her with this guy, but it was not enough to make any difference. Draw a card. And it is not useful to me right now, so we'll do this. I have lots more cards than my opponent. That part's good. The Doom Guard, however, is not very useful until I get desperate or until I can finish her. Oh, so much for having more cards. On the plus side, Sprint, while it is super powerful, the other similar cards are almost always better. Sprint is the maximum, like, paying mana for cards, and it takes your whole turn to do it, so it's got kind of a drawback. Like, a Druid can pay 5 mana and draw 3 cards. That's much better than paying 7 mana for 4 cards most of the time. Because when you have max mana, you can pay 5 and still cast at least 1 card, maybe more.
So many possibilities.
Okay. My opponent has a bunch of weak and feeble creatures which can nevertheless kill the Cult Master, because the Cult Master is similarly feeble. Now, I could boost him +1/+1, but unless I'm willing to burn one of these to kill one of those pitiful little things, it's not worth it. Now, these can't damage the player, they're only minions, which is part of why it seems such an efficient kill card. I don't have any way to protect him, really, other than just play a bunch more creatures.
So many possibilities.
If I do use her on him, he does 1 more damage, and it would take both of these guys to kill him. So I guess I'll do that.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
5. I'm going to heal myself for 3. Draw a card. So I probably should have done first, but whatever. Yeah, if I'd drawn the card first, I probably would have played this instead. He's fine, though. I have a million things for killing stuff. And nothing worth killing. Let's see how the next turn goes. That's worth killing. Let's kill that thing. He's actually so big he might take multiple cards, which is unfortunate. Oh, that's also unfortunate, because now you can just trade 1 for 1. Ooh. Cult Leader always dies first, unless something weird's going on. Given the choice, you kill the Cult Leader. They're not very popular. Now, I could Twisting Nether. Seems a little excessive. Especially since I could Twisting Nether and then I don't have any creature I could cast afterwards. But how much effort is it going to take to kill this? That's the question. It looks like it's going to take me 3 cards total. It's going to take a creature and 2 other things to kill it. It's that +1/+1 put it out of range of double Shadow Bolt. So it's like Shadow Bolt, Power Overwhelming, kill it with her. She does 7. I can't do the other 2 damage any other way. And then, so that's 4 mana. That would leave me with 6 mana. I can play both of these. That's a pretty solid turn. I think we're going to do that.
Push forward.
She was going to die at the end of the turn anyway. So it's a good use of Power Overwhelming, although it still sucks to burn through so many cards to do that. I'm going to hit you. And actually, I just rethought my plan. I'm going to blow him up. Because if I do that, and then play these guys, I have total control of the battlefield. Whereas if I just played that and this, my opponent would still have a 3/3 creature out there to threaten my guys with. Or it just gives her a lot more options than this. Yeah, she might have been able to kill 2 things with Betrayal as well, depending on how my guys were arranged. I gotta remember that when I'm playing against a rogue. You can minimize the damage from Betrayal by playing your guys with the weakest one in the middle, which is a good idea against a rogue. That is annoying. Free kill from the Dark Iron. Okay, this is so crazily excessive, but it works out well for the mana that I can Twisting Nether and then drop the Pyromancer. Next turn I might be able to empty my hand and play the Doomguard and just finish things off. So, yeah. I have never seen that card go off before, and that is hilarious. Still way excessive, but she still has a Kodo, doesn't she? Did she use the Kodo again? I don't think she did.
Squire, attend me.
Oh, that's annoying.
Ready, sir.
Wait. Are you seriously? Okay. It looks like she was attacking this guy, which seemed like a really dumb move. Wow, that is quite an army she put out there on short notice. That's unfortunate. On the other hand, I can dump my whole hand here. What do I want the Doomguard to attack? Do I want to trade this guy for that and then Doomguard her directly, leaving it at 7 health? This is only 6 damage with the guys. That's pretty good. Whereas, if I play the Doomguard and use it to kill him, the Doomguard then only has 4 health left and is vulnerable to this guy. So I am better off trading, I think. Yeah, don't worry, things will burn. And play Garbage Warden. I'm tempted to not play her, just use the mana to draw a card, but that would take 2 damage. There's no way it's really going to be worth it. Plus, I'd be decking myself faster. I don't have that many cards left. Well, that's an interesting point. Do I kill him, which again gives me board control? But if I hit my opponent for 5, she's the one that's got to deal with him. So yeah, I like that better. I'm still ahead in a life. And now it's much easier for me to put her under threat and kill her. I still have my 0 cost 4 damage card coming, I think. It's one of these 6 cards. So that's some direct damage I can use. Oh, that's annoying. Doing a very good job of controlling the Kodo, that's for sure. Stupid thing. Oh, and you've got a Warden to protect you. That sucks. He's mathematically very good for stopping this guy. Oh, man. I could lose this. What do I get? Oh, I'm 1 mana short of being able to play them both. That blows. Am I dead? 6, 7, 8, 9 damage I'm going to take. 10, actually. 11. Holy crap. I might just die. That is so bad. I can't believe it's working out that way.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Because there's nothing I can do other than attack the taunt creature. I don't have any way. I didn't draw anything to help me manipulate that circumstance. Couldn't even kill him. I am probably dead. My opponent can do a single extra point of damage from these 3 cards. Oh my god. So obviously it was sort of a waste of the Twisting Nether, but on the other hand, I had this guy in my hand. That's what I don't like about these discard a random card guys. If I can't play him before I play the Twisting Nether, or I might just lose it anyway for no gain. My opponent did recover insanely, unpredictably well from that Twisting Nether, though. Like, I had no way to know that she was going to play this giant, perfectly, like, awesome army. Yeah, I got screwed by this stupid Wushan Warden, or whatever he is, 1-7. He was just, like, too good for stopping me from killing her. It bothers me that I couldn't win that game. I mean, it was close fought, and at some point I feel like I was way ahead, though. Stupid expensive Twisting Nether. You know, if that Twisting Nether had been the other thing that game, I might have won. Hard to say. I do not want this in my starting hand. Curse you. And going first, too. Ah, so bad. Plus, an aggressive hunter can really shred a Warlock with this thing. This is bad for the Warlock, because the Warlock's doing damage to himself, and then he's taking damage at hyperspeed if we're both doing it. So, I'm going to lose a card at random if I use the Pyromancer's ability and Soulfire my opponent, but it would kill this off and leave me with a 3-1. It's an amazingly aggressive and mostly stupid thing to do. It's tempting, though, because it would be spectacular. Probably just spectacularly stupid, though. I'm losing either a Shadow Bolt, which can kill something, or a Grizzly Bear, which is going to be really good next turn, or a Loot Hoarder, which is actually like costing me 2 cards. Now, don't go for the stupid, aggressive, flashy play. It doesn't accomplish anything. It just means that he can't... It would just stop him from trading a 1-1 for my Loot Hoarder. It's... Yeah, I'd like to prevent that, but it's not worth it. Oh, what's he coining out now? Flesh-Eating Ghoul. See, I might need the Soulfire to blow that up. Probably just Shadow Bolted, actually. Becoming more and more likely. Since the bear can't deal with it very well, yeah. And his hopes of one of those crazy ravenous ghoul murder games. Hate that. Hate it when I somehow fail and let it get out of control. Come on. Do something. Entertain the people watching the video. Wow. My catapult shot almost just hit his secret. So now we gotta play the What Secret Is It game. My first step is to play the Novice Engineer, because if it's Snipe, I'd rather have it kill the Novice Engineer that already drew me a card. Yeah, that's fantastic. Total waste of his Snipe. And I'm just gonna play this guy. So, gotta go through that secret narrowing down process. Just happened to be a very short process this time. Okay, so now what are you gonna do? Not much has been accomplished this game so far. And that is still the case. We keep, like, playing things and then killing each other's things and not getting anywhere. So, since I'm going to be playing a 3-cost creature and drawing a card, I'm going to draw a card first. Yeah, that doesn't really impact my play at all. I'm going to play the Cobra. Yeah, I know the bear is better, but I kind of like that taunt works right away. The ability to attack and kill things doesn't work right away like that. Now, on the other hand, maybe I get Kodo'd because a hunter is more likely to take a Kodo than even other people because it's a beast. Yeah. On the plus side, the Cobra kills that. And it only takes 1 damage, so that's fine. I could just blow it up, but that seems really excessive when the Cobra's going to kill it. So yeah. Cobra kill. I think what we're going to do is play the Knife Juggler. In this particular case, I'm just hoping it gets lucky and hits the Hunter, because I'm going to be playing an Iron for a Grizzly to cover my butt anyway. Hey! Awesome. How much difference does it make? 1 damage worth of difference. But better that, because if it just shot the Engineer, it would have done nothing. Ouch. That hurt, though. I lost the card advantage on that exchange. I'm going to draw a card first, because again, it looks like I'm playing a 1/1, or 1 cost and a 3 cost creature. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. Either way, somebody's wasting their come into play ability. I think I'm going to play her last. I'm going to get this guy out, and I'm going to waste him. Because he may not do the extra 2 damage now, but he can do the extra 2 damage next turn. Unless they get multi-shotted, which I can live with. These things are still really good. This is basically 2 creatures for the price of 1. It is 4 attack worth of creatures, even if you can't have them all at once. 4 attack worth of creatures and 4 toughness for 3 mana. And although you don't get the advantage of being able to attack with it all at once, you do get the advantage that it's immune to AoEs. Not immune, but you know what I mean. One AoE cannot possibly kill both of them. Oh, that's no good. How many cards is he going to draw this turn? Because he knows that thing has like a very short window of survival. He's figuring out... He's probably going to draw at least 2 cards. With the 5 mana he has left. Wow. Maybe more than that if he gets a 1-cost beast. Okay, not a beast. That was definitely worth it for him, but I'm not really all that impressed with the Unleash the Hounds. Okay, so first thing, I'm going to play the Cult Leader, because when this guy dies, it still counts. Even though it comes back. It's really creating a new creature, as far as game mechanics are concerned. We have to kill that thing. Horrible. Let's draw a card. And... now when I play this, I can either boost the Cult Leader, Cult Master, so it's harder to kill him, or I can boost this so that she can't take him out in 1 attack. I'm probably going to do that because that's the thing that's kind of guaranteed to happen, whereas I don't know what's going to happen to the Cult Master, and whatever it is, it might be more than 2 damage anyway.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Yeah. I've got too many of these cards that are like bad conditionals though, like the Soulfires and the Power Overwhelmings and the Doom Guard and all that stuff that I can't cast until some specific circumstance that makes it worthwhile. I've got too many such things. Yeah, that's really big. Ouch. Ah, damn it. If the multi-shot had somehow missed the Cult Master, it would have been awesome. I mean, it still would hurt, but I could live with that. I could play her and heal him back his 1 hit point, which wouldn't do a whole lot.
I wonder.
So, Shadow Bolt doesn't quite kill this thing. I'm thinking I might actually just Power Overwhelming him to do it. I'm going to be trading him anyway, it seems like. And 9 mana, I can still do Power Overwhelming, summon both these 1-cost creatures and her, that's 7. So I'm going to draw a card and see if that changes anything. Nope, he's just another useless thing building up in my hand, pretty much. A blockage of sorts. Although, I could cast him. I would lose 2 cards, but it would give me a 5/7 charge right now that would kill her, still have 3 toughness left, and this thing would be alive. You know what? I think I'm actually going to do that. I hate losing cards, but I have a lot more cards than my opponent right now, and this is probably going to be more advantageous. I really didn't want to discard her. I was okay with the Soulfire. I really did not want to discard the only good creature in my hand. Oh well. This does leave me with a much better army in play. My other alternatives were not quite as good. I think. Maybe I'm horribly wrong, but if I'm going to have the Doomguard in here, I've got to be willing to make that sacrifice. It's going to cost me multiple cards to kill that thing either way. This way I got to keep a 5/3 out of the deal. And I would have been really happy if it had not taken my healer. I would have actually been totally happy with anything else it could have taken. Especially if it discarded her. That would have been awesome. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, so you have a 4/4 with taunt. That's pretty sick. I should have drawn my card first, but that was kind of a no-brainer. Yeah, I wasn't going to Twisting Nether this turn anyway. Does let me be more aggressive, I guess. I think I'm going to blow him up.
So many possibilities.
I'm going to Suicide Bomb her to do it. I'd rather keep the Shadow Bolt because it doesn't require me to have a minion. Yes, this can do damage to my opponent, but it's too conditional. In this case, I think I'd rather trade my really garbagey creature to get rid of him. Yeah, hit you. Got the same life total. I've got a handful of just killing stuff. Even after the tracking, we have about the same number of cards left in our decks, so... Deck death, probably not going to be the issue, although it might be, who knows. So he has a crappy army. That was interesting. I could just hit him for 5 and Twisting Nether, but again, that'd be just like last game. And okay. Guess my opponent had to answer the door or something, because that really wasn't over. Maybe his hand is really bad, but I don't know what he would have. So once again, I've got an early loss staining my record and dimming my hopes of going really far. But we're going to keep trying next time. If you enjoyed this, please activate the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.